This game will feature the all-time great Titans/Oilers. In recent memory, the Tennessee Titans have been the kings of the AFC South. They look to hold on to the crown tonight in a road game against one of their best division rivals. In the all-time great Jacksonville Jaguars, this team has had all-time greats on its roster, such as Fred Taylor, Maurice Jones-Drew, David Garrard, Jimmy Smith, Paul Posluszny, and Blake Bortles, just to name a few. This AFC South matchup, it will be pivotal for future playoff implications, and we look to get going here. My name is Phil Nunziata, coming to you from Jacksonville's Everbank Field on a cold, rainy, 69-degree night here, and it'll be interesting to see if this weather has any indication on how this game's going to work as we have the Titans and the Jaguars. As I mentioned, a cold and rainy night here in Duval County as the home team Jacksonville Jaguars look to take the field. It'll be interesting to see if that weather comes into effect in this matchup. Here we have team captain Maurice Jones-Drew, the former UCLA Bruin. Last one out the tunnel. He'll probably be the first one to touch the ball, I would guess. But here we go as we go to get this game started and the coin flip as both teams take the field. Let's see here. The coin is up, and it is heads. Jacksonville with the win, and they have elected, They have elected to return this one. They want the ball first, and we are up and away here in Everbank Field. Ball is off the tee. Maurice Jones-Drew on the return. As I mentioned, first one to touch the ball, but he's not going very far. Only about a yard or two on that return. First down and 10. Trevor Lawrence hands off to Fred Taylor as he is going nowhere. That is not a gain at all. I think that's right at the line. Second down and 10. Lawrence takes the snap. Pitch out to Taylor on the near side. Makes a few guys miss. Down to about a 7-yard gain on that one as it'll be a third down and 3. Trevor Lawrence under center. Drops back. Has time. Looks like he has guys open over the middle. Throws to Fred Taylor. It is off his hands. He kind of waited a little long to let that one go. And that is a quick 3 and out. Not what you want to see, but if you are Jacksonville, as Baker boots that one away, looked like a fake there for a moment, held onto the ball for just an extra second as he boots that one all the way inside the 5 as CJ2K, Chris Johnson, makes that return out to about the 19-yard line. And Warren Moon under center as he hands off. No, he play fakes. Warren Moon over the middle to Derrick Henry, who makes a diving catch out of the backfield down to the 40-yard line, and he is eventually corralled and tackled at the 40. And someone is slow to get up here. It is Derrick Henry after that gang tackle, and that is not something you want to see if you are the Titans, as he will be replaced here by another all-time great, Eddie George. That's the great thing about these all-time rosters here, that there's always a great player behind them, but you still wish the best for Derrick Henry. Another play action by Warren Moon over the middle to Jeffries. Deep down the field, he's caught. His defender falls down, and he walks in untouched. Quick touchdown for Hayward Jeffries and the Titans. What a throw by Warren Moon. And they go for the extra point here. 2:25 left in the first quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Titans. Great first drive for them. You still wonder about the health of Derrick Henry, but in the meantime, that's 7 points you'll take. Maurice Jones-Drew to return this one out past the 20, cuts to the right side to the 25-yard line. First and 10, 2:01 left in the first. First and 10 and a handoff to Fred Taylor. He is met in the hole for a gain of 1, if that. And the Jags have really yet to get anything going here. Trevor Lawrence hands off to Fred Taylor on the draw. Makes a few guys miss. There's a first down and more. Down right to the midfield line. Tackled at the logo. First down for Fred Taylor and the Jaguars. First and 10 for Lawrence under center. Hands off to Taylor again. And he is stonewalled right at the line of scrimmage. As the last minute begins to tick away here in the first quarter, we have a second down and 10. Fred Taylor up the right side. Cuts left, and he might be gone untouched. There was somebody beelining for him right at the 1-yard line, and he fumbles at the goal line. I can't believe it. It's batted around, and it looks like it went out of bounds, but it came back in. Tennessee eventually recovers it for a touchback. Fred Taylor, I don't know what I just saw. It looked like he was going to run an untouched. He is beeline tracked down and fumbles at the goal line. Let's pick this game back up as this pass is tipped for an incomplete pass intended for Brackens, and that is the end of the first quarter. Here we are kicking off the second half. The Titans really making a heads-up play there to stop Fred Taylor at the goal line with that fumble, as Chris Johnson with a carry there. Should be a first down, if not close. 3rd down and 3 here, and a pitch out to Chris Johnson. There's the first down to the 37-yard line with that first down. CJ2K splitting carries and might be the feature back here now with Derrick Henry out. Warren Moon on the play action, rolls right, has plenty of time over the middle to Jeffries. Similar to the play they scored the touchdown on, but this time they were ready for it, and it falls incomplete. 4:06 left in the second quarter as Chris Johnson with a gain of 2 on that one. Not as much going as his previous carries. 3rd down and 9 for Warren Moon and this offense. And he is sacked by Marcus Stroud going backwards, and that'll force the first Titans punt of the day. And Hendrick with the punt. Stewart back to return. And it is a touchback. So with 3:14 left to go, the Jags look to have a drive like they did previously, but finish the job and get in the end zone. A pitch out to Fred Taylor. Here he is down to about an 8-yard gain here as we are ticking under 3 minutes in the second half. 2nd down and 3. Lawrence under center, looking, has time, has a few guys open, checks it down to Fred Taylor, and right off his hands again. While he's been mildly effective in this run game, his passing offense has yet to really help as he breaks through for a first down before he is brought down. So with 2:30 left in this half, first down, and Trevor Lawrence drops back, has some time, sees Fred open in the flats, but he goes deep down the field to Keenan McCardell, and he will make that catch inside the 15. Great catch by the former Buccaneer and Jacksonville Jaguar, winning a Super Bowl with the Bucs, Keenan McCardell, as Lawrence with a play action feels the pressure, throws for Fred Taylor, but it is tipped in the air and falls harmlessly to the floor. That one could have easily been picked. Another red zone woe almost haunted the Jags there, as we have another play action pass over the middle to Cardell, and he walks in on the deep curl. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keenan McCardell. We are an extra point away from a tie game here in Jacksonville. And here we are lined up for this field goal as Hollis will take the kick. It is up and it is good. We are tied at 7-all here in Duval. Hollis now with the kickoff, 1:25 left in this first half. And Chris Johnson will take this return around the 18-yard line, make a few guys miss past the 30 to about the 34 before he is brought down. 1 minute to go. We'll see if the Titans have any sort of quick offense here as they hand off to CJ2K for an 8 to 9 yard gain as they call a timeout to preserve some clock. 2nd down and 2, 49 seconds left. Warren Moon, and it's a jailhouse blitz. Miles Jack, he got him down on that all-out blitz. That was a great time to call for it. Luckily, they were able to get to the guy before there was people open downfield. Here was a 3rd and 11. CJ2K with the handoff, tight ropes down the sideline, but will not get the first down as they will look to punt here with 23 seconds left. And the kick is up and away. Stewart back to receive this punt. And just at the 1 yard line where he has to return it, Stewart makes a guy miss, makes another, 2 and 4, down to the 20 yard line, and that's going to do it for this first half. And we now, as we are tied here at this 7-7 ball game, we now go to Hank with the halftime show.
Hey, thanks, Phil. This is Hank in the studio with the Titans-Jaguars Thursday night football game. Starting off early with Warren Moon, the Hall of Famer, finding Derrick Henry on the wheel route out the backfield into the forefield. Getting injured, he would be replaced by Chris Johnson, CJ2K, which he was oftentimes called in the NFL when he played. But you know who the star of this game was, because CJ2K didn't really do much extra. It was Haywood Jeffries who catches this rainbow, putting the Titans/Oilers up early, 7-0. Let's see what the Jaguars have in store on their first drive. Trevor Lawrence gets the Jaguars to the 50, and then Fred Taylor, guy who should be in the Hall of Fame, splits the defense. Nobody can tackle him until he gets into the 5, He's getting gang tackled by 4 guys. It's a fumble. Ball's on the ground, recovered by Chris Dishman in the end zone, but the Jaguars do get the ball back. Trevor Lawrence didn't hit very many guys in this game, but his favorite receiver on this drive was Keenan McCardell, getting it to the 19-yard line, and then play action for Trevor Lawrence, finding the open Keenan McCardell right into the end zone. Touchdown. Game is tied 7-all. Back to you, Phil, with the game in Thursday Night Football. Have a fun time, guys.
Thank you, Hank, and we are back here at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville Stadium. A cold, wet, 69-degree night still here as we kick off the second half of this tie ball game. Hollis's foot is off the tee, and it is away into the arms of Chris Johnson down to the 19-yard line before he is brought down in this tie AFC South matchup. Warren Moon, they go for the jailhouse blitz again. This time Rasheed Mathis, the former Bethune-Cookman Wildcat, comes off the edge from his corner position and makes that 11-yard sack. Second down and 21 for Warren Moon. Has some time on this one over the middle to A.J. Brown, and he will make a huge first down. That second and 21 they were not fazed by as they are down to the 40-yard line. And out around to Chris Johnson as he tries to tiptoe the sideline. Picks up, we'll call it 4 on this second down and 6. Warren Moon drops back, pressure's picked up, has time deep down the field, and he overthrows A.J. Brown. Not an easy feat, maybe a little miscommunication there, as here we are on the third down and 6. And Warren Moon will tuck it and take it himself, but he is dragged down. Not quite a sack, but a short run, and it'll now be fourth down and the punt. And it is up and away. Stewart, the return man. And it'll be caught in the end zone and kneeled for a touchback. And here we are on a first down and 10 for Trevor Lawrence, looking to capitalize on their last scoring drive. Deep play action pass, and is over the middle. It is tipped and then dropped. Not an easy catch to complete. Looked like it had a chance there, but now it is second down and 10. Trevor Lawrence dropping back, sees Jimmy Smith deep down the field, makes a diving catch at the 44-yard line. Big first down for Jacksonville, and Jimmy Smith's first catch of the day. Trevor Lawrence under center, hands off to Fred Taylor, makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, and he's still running, and he is brought down from behind, holds on to the ball this time at about the 16. Another red zone trip for Jacksonville. Let's see if they can cash in. And Trevor Lawrence with a play-action pass. He feels the backside pressure, lets the ball go. It is tipped in the back of the end zone and incomplete. 1:33 left in the third quarter, second down and 10. Trevor Lawrence hands off to Fred Taylor. He goes down the far sideline, and he is brought down at the 2-yard line. Push comes to shove here. First down and 2. Let's see if they can cash in. Hands off. No, play action from Trevor Lawrence. Has guys open in the end zone, but it is dropped again. That might just be the third dropped pass of the evening for Fred Taylor. And this time they hand it to Fred Taylor. He is stonewalled at the 1-yard line. It's third down and 2. Let's see what they have here. Little motion to start, and they are stonewalled right at the 1. And it does appear Jacksonville will take their field goal attempt to break this tie. Hollis lines up, kick is away, it is up, and it is good. 10-7 Jacksonville. Mike Hollis breaking that tie as they look to kick off to this AFC rival Tennessee Titans. Chris Johnson back to receive at the 2-yard line, and he breaks no tackles there, gets out to about the 10. So long road ahead for Tennessee if they look to break this drive. And Warren Moon incomplete, and that will be the end of the third quarter. And it's third down and 10 for Warren Moon as he takes a shotgun snap. Has time, over the middle to Hill, and gets the first down inside the 20-yard line. As 4:39 left in the game, first down and 10. And Chris Johnson up the middle makes a few guys miss, and he is off to the races. He is dragged down from behind. Not an easy feat for someone with the speed of Johnson, but he does pick up the first down. 1st and 10, 4:15 to go, down by 3. Warren Moon over the middle to Hill. He catches the short curl, makes a few guys miss, and now he's got real estate down inside the red zone here at about the 17-yard line. 1st down and 10. Warren Moon with that shotgun snap takes it, looks to run right at the line of scrimmage, pop pass to Jeffries, and that'll be his second touchdown of the day. Hayward Jeffries putting his team back on top, 14-10 Titans. Great read by Warren Moon there. Looked like he was going to take off, and at the last second, saw his man open, made the right move, and they are enjoying this lead now after that great decision. Kickoff again by the Titans. And Maurice Jones-Drew back to receive right around the 20, as he will make a few guys miss out to the 30. And down to the 32-yard line, matches the number on his back as the Jaguars take over here with 3:08 to go, as Fred Taylor up the gut for a short gain. 2nd down and 8. Drop back for Trevor Lawrence. Has time over the middle to Mercedes Lewis, it looked like, but it falls incomplete. That'll be a 3rd down and 8. And Trevor Lawrence tried the play action one too many times. Javon Kurtz with the sack, and that is not what you wanted to see if you are Jacksonville. They're going to have to punt it away and hope to play defense in an attempt to get this ball back one more time. And the Baker punt is up, and Chris Johnson awaits the return way back there, all the way into the end zone. He takes it out of the end zone, but it ends up being a touchback. 1st down and 10, up by 4. The Titans are probably more concerned with running clock, but Hayward Jeffries says, I'm having the game of my life, I'm going to continue with it, as he makes another huge catch and run. Big 1st down for Hayward Jeffries. And 1:47 to go. Another 1st down or 2 may do it for them, as Chris Johnson up the middle for a respectable gain of 6. And a 2nd down and 3, so that would be a gain of 7. And Warren Moon back to pass over the middle to Jeffries again. He's wide open again. And Hayward Jeffries into the end zone. The hat-trick touchdown performance. What a game against a rival team here. It's all been Titans since the second half has begun. As they will kick the extra point to go up by 11. The kick is up and good. 21-10. Jacksonville's going to need some magic if they want to get back in this one. They're going to need a quick score, an onside kick situation, a whole bunch of things. And it's going to start with this Maurice Jones-Drew return, where it is very short and it's out to about the 14-yard line. 1st down and 10, 55 seconds to go. Hand off to Fred Taylor. Not always the easiest thing to do when you're short on time, but he is one of your better players, so it's understandable as they call their first timeout. 46 seconds to go. And he is right up the gut again for no gain. 3rd down and 8. This might be pretty close to the game here. 2 downs left for them. And they have some guys open down the field, and it is dropped again by Taylor. And it must be the rain. It's definitely been a factor in this one. Only to him so far, it seems. Fred Taylor off on 4th down. And that's just about going to do it here with 15 seconds left to go. Warren Moon takes the snap. Let's see what he does here. Looking. Has time. Has no reason to throw it. Checks down into the end zone. Incomplete. And that there is your ball game. After a 14-point explosion by the Titans, they take care of their AFC South divisional opponent, Jacksonville Jaguars, here in the rain in Duval. Not an easy feat. Always great to go on the road and get that win for your team. I am Phil Nunziata, and here's Hank with the postgame show.
Thank you so much for the commentary, Phil. We jump into the 3rd quarter of this game with Trevor Lawrence gunning it to the right side to Jimmy Smith. That was his only catch of the game, 1 reception for 34 yards. And then Fred Taylor making up for that fumble. He goes up the middle, 15 rushes, 94 yards. And then getting the Jaguars into range to kick a field goal. Mike Hollis puts the Jaguars on top with a score of 10-7, and we lead off to the Tennessee Titans Houston Oilers in the 4th quarter. Chris Johnson, CJ2K up the middle, he gets a good amount of yardage, 8 receptions for 69 yards. And then Warren Moon finds Drew Hill over the middle, 2 receptions for 46 yards, getting the ball into the red zone. And then the man of the hour, Warren Moon, steps up. Haywood Jeffries, he catches the ball over the middle. Haywood Jeffries would have 4 receptions for 149 yards and 3 touchdowns, with Warren Moon going 8 for 14, 247 yards and 3 touchdowns. Haywood Jeffries would get over the middle. That was his 3rd catch of the game. And then the final one, the dagger, up 14-10. Haywood Jeffries, he gets yak. He has the touchdown. Houston Oilers and Tennessee Titans, they win this game. They get their first win of the season over the Jacksonville Jaguars with a final score of 21-10. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.